I think I think it's gotten to the point. I actually like I'm starting to see it now. Even though I am liberal, I'm starting to see it now that it's things are starting to get ridiculous. Like I'm all for equal rights and empowerment to women and stuff like that. But you're what you're asking, it's counterproductive to your movement. Like like it's gonna get so ridiculous that it's gonna start going back. Like it's gonna go to the point, it's gonna get to a peak, and then it's gonna start going back. Like no. Like this is you guys are gone too far. You guys got too much reach. This is stupid. Let's start bringing it back more to like a reasonable some reasonable shit. Like
There's gonna be like a correction.
right, like a correction.
Do you
I
think
don't.
that this correction is gonna come from people like you that are on the left, that are liberals, but that have some sense in them and can call out the bullshit when they see it as well? Like you think more people are gonna be, because this is the problem. There's some people on the left that are super like tied to that ideology, like a dogma. Because like you could say I'm on the right, but really I'm for like I'm like more like a libertarian. Like I'm not tied to a political like or Trump or whatever. I don't give a fuck, man. Like I call out
Right,
some bullshit and whatever from anyone. I don't give a fuck.
right.
And I think that's how everyone should be. And it's kind of like I see you. I mean, you're more you
I'm
have
like
common
a
sense.
I'm like a left center, more or less.
Right, but you call out the bullshit and you still stand your ground on the social shit that you like,
Right,
so I can respect you in that sense, where like we think differently on those things, but we have a mutual sense of truth where we can actually
right.
use that as a pinpoint to balance our conversation and have a possible debate. So it's like, do you think things are gonna improve in the sense where the left is gonna be like sort of have a correction because the rest of the population are gonna be like, hey, you guys are going too insane, and then we're gonna come back a bit where we still have all the social shit and the progress that we've had, but maybe not too far, where you have like transgender that used to be men fucking in sports with women, like where we're gonna be. Do you think we're gonna get to a point where people are gonna be like, okay, everybody, let's agree, this is crazy, okay?
All right, like, all right, sit down. What the fuck is this?
You know what I mean?
Like, fuck. I mean, there's actually a lawsuit now in California, like sports or something like that, where some girls are saying, like, like you guys are letting transgender males turn into women, or not even turn, because they don't even turn, like they're in the process of transitioning, and but they were originally male, and they're winning outright in every single event because they were originally male. They're turning into female now, but they still have the male qualities of like the physique and the muscle mass and the. So I don't know. Like it does it. I think eventually it's gonna get like like, yeah, you could turn into whatever you want, but then that doesn't qualify you to compete in whatever the fuck, because you have an unfair advantage because you have the like the bone structure or the physique of a man competing in a women's sport. I don't think that's. I don't know if it's fair to the women or if it's fair to the transgender male turning into a female. I don't know. I don't know.
I was talking
It's
about this
weird.
earlier, where like with my friend Pat as well, where I was saying like it's almost like the feminist group is getting to a point where they're going so woke that they're hurting themselves. They're cutting themselves in the foot. Is that the saying?
They're shooting themselves in the foot.
That's the one. Cutting, it's a bit because I'm not pro guns, so I prefer
You're
to say
not.
just
That's funny.
no. No, I
'Cause I
am. I
am.
am.
Oh, okay. I was
No,
like,
yeah,
that.
I am pro
You're
guns.
right,
But
but
I have a what you said? You what?
I
You
was saying,
what?
like you're more right, but you're against guns. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, okay.
But you
No.
said that you're pro gun. Okay,
Yeah, and like I'm not a gun enthusiast, but
uh-huh.
I do support it. But it's funny, I didn't used to, so I'm actually surprised that you do, and I want to have that discussion. But